Okay, welcome everybody to George's Wednesday Night Start League. We're here with all the captains: Matt Simmons, Brad Devine, Wayne Farrell, Mike Cottonhorse, Chris Housen Connect. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Kirk Chapman and Clark, the Deadeye Jedi Webster. We also have Gonzo in the room. He is doing the lovely stream for us. Gonzo, thank you very much, sir. Welcome everybody. We're going to start picking here. So the drafting order is, I believe they call it serpentine. We go 7-1, 1-7, 7-1. The captains were arranged by average, and players. Everybody's got a players list, and so we're going to start picking one at a time. And unless we got any questions, we can get going.
Where's this players list at?
First up, Matthew Simmons. Matthew, who you taking, bud? We lost him.
We're still there.
He was here. There's only 7 of us in the room now.
That's all we need is 7, isn't it? I can see his video.
Yeah, I'm counting the windows. There's only 7 windows. Now there's only 6.
Now there's only 6. Well, 7. I see 7, but with Gonzo.
Okay, so as a fail-safe, guys, if you get booted or something goes sideways, use the captain's chat to talk to me, and we can do our picks virtually that way. So I'd say what, Gonzo, we'll give him another 15, 20 seconds. And then if not, we'll do the standard auto pick, which for those of you who haven't seen our drafts before, when a captain is unable to make it, we pick the next in line player. So we pick the highest average on the list, and he goes to that team. Oh, that's why they thought. So it wasn't Matt that was in the chat; it was Brad. It was Brad Willett.
Oh.
Okay, that's why. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Mr. Simmons is not with us. So Matthew will pick Ray Douglas.
He got it.
So Ray Douglas, if you're watching, you are on team 1. Matthew Simmons is your captain. He will be in touch. Okay, Brad Devine, you pick second, sir.
I'll take Gonzalo.
Brad takes Gonzalo.
Okay, me. I'll take Henry.
Okay. Let me know when you're good, Wayne.
Yeah, I got it.
Michael.
I'm going to break the, norms here. I'm going to take Brian.
Brian Webb?
Yep.
That's, yeah. The first skip over. That's not a bad one either. He's been throwing good lately. All right. Chris.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I don't have a players list, so just give me the highest score average guy that's there.
Okay, Michael, you got Matt Bell. He's a 55, so he's shooting well. He's shooting up in the 60s lately and
I'll
higher.
take him. Yeah, I play him.
Okay, Matt Bell is on team 5, Wayne.
Yeah, 5.2. All right, got him.
All right. Kirk Chapman's pick. I take Kyle Batdorf.
Where the hell?
Skip down 3.
And your team 6. Got it.
Okay, let me just see where Clarky's at. No, I picked Kyle Batdorf. I'm trying to get a hold of Clark in the message.
He says he's here.
He is there. Okay. All right. I hope he's got all his picks. He can probably hear us, so your pick, Mr. Webster. Yeah, he said his mic's not working, so. Good. You can hear us. Perfect. Type in the chat here who you would like to pick, sir. He picks Jay Sherman.
All righty, I got it.
And since it's a serpentine, Mr. Webster, you pick again. Does he skip or does he take Ian Krug? Oh, he skips way down. He takes Ralph Decker.
With 7 points.
Oh, he's way down. That's another guy that's been throwing really well lately. I actually just played him on the weekend for fun. All right. Well, that certainly changes me. You know what? I'm going to take. I will take Ian Krug. Got that, Wayne?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Okay, Chris.
Yep, same thing. Just give me the highest guy.
Chris will take Derek Sherburne.
Good, he was on my team last year.
Chris is 5.
Hey, Matt's trying to get onto this thing, and he says it isn't working. I don't know if there's anything he can do.
Okay, so that was Chris. Michael.
I'll take the next highest. I lost track here.
Yep, you're good. So the next highest would be Ed Miller. Ed Miller goes to Team 4.
All righty, I guess. I'll take Brad Willett.
I know, I almost skipped down to take him. Okay. All right. Brad Devine, your pick, sir.
I'm going to take Ray.
Ray Cristostomo. Ray Cristostomo goes to Team 2, Wayne.
Yeah, Team 2, got it.
Matthew. He's trying to get in, apparently, so Matthew will take Chris Carlo to Team 1, Wayne.
Got it.
And Matthew's pick again. We are on the last down here, guys. Matthew picks John DeVore. John DeVore to Team 1, Wayne.
Yeah, got it.
Brad?
I'm going to jump down. I'm going to take Jerry.
Oh, that's not a bad pick.
2
Good job. Jerry McCarroll goes to Team 2.
4. Got it.
Wayne Farrell.
I'll take Brian Bowman, I guess. I don't know him, but I'm going by averages, so 2.4. Got it.
Goes to Team 3. Michael.
I will take Mr. Dartling.
Isn't that fitting? Team of the mic.
I got to have the mic. I mean, he was on my team last year. We won, so.
Yeah, that's right. That's good, man. Chris.
Just give me 1 second here.
Same thing. Next size guy.
Yeah. Chris, you will get Ron Marks.
Okay.
Ron Marks goes to team 5, Wayne.
Got it. 5.
Okay, Mr. Chapman. I will take Keith Hall.
6.
Keith Hall to team 6. That leaves Miss Carla for Mr. Deadeye Jedi, team 7.
7. All right.
Okay, do you want me to? Look at this. Who posted that? Clark's got it all. What a guy. He just posted it in the chat. You're the man. So for those of you who, if you didn't happen to write it down, it's posted in the captain's chat for us. Who's on what team? What I would like you guys to do is round up your players and start a group chat with the 4 of you.
Okay.
And do it sooner rather than later. There's not, you don't have to do it tonight, but do it sooner rather than later. Kind of get talking to everybody, feel everybody out. There is a new rule this year that everybody's got to sit 3 times. So the issue with that is going to be this: if you have a player who is sick or gets called away to work, you may not be able to sit everybody 3 times. Okay. So I'm gonna say that we're gonna run with, you have to have everybody sit minimum twice. If you can't do 3 times, because so for example, Jay Sherman has a health issue. I hope he doesn't mind me letting you guys know what has happened. He had a heart attack.
Yeah.
He just got out of the hospital today. Ironically, it was like almost a year to the date that I had mine. So I have been talking to him. He's in good spirits. He was a little frightened, as he should be. So if he can't throw for 4 weeks, that puts the other people on his team not being able to sit. So I want you to make sure everybody sits at least twice. If you can't make it, then come to me. But if you've got, if we get to the end of the season, you got a player that hasn't sat, they're not going to be eligible for playoffs. Okay. Brad and I talked about this when we were brainstorming at 1:00 in the morning last week, and what it's doing is it's making it so that the teams that have these guys in the high 60s can't just play them right through. They have to take their turn and sit too, right? Try and make it a little more fair for everybody. And it also, as a captain, it now puts your strategy a little different, because unlike last season, we're going back to the way it used to be.
Good.
As the home team, you get the 3 players that are playing from your opposing captain. So let's say I am playing, Chris, I'm playing your team, okay, and you're the home team. I'm going to send you my 3 players, and I'm going to say, here's my 3. You look at those, and you tell me who plays who. You take your 3 and match up against mine. So that the highest average on your team is not going to be playing the highest average on the other team all season. If you want to match up best against best, by all means. But sometimes maybe you want to take one of your weaker players, throw them up against, say, Ray Douglas or Gonzo, and have your best player go against the number 2 to try and get some extra legs and some wins, right? So that, coupled with the minimum 2 sit rule, is going to make the captaining a little more strategic. The format is best of 13. Every leg counts. So even, if you're down 6-0, trying to win as many legs as you can, because it is a leg count too. So how I want you to, when you put in the scores in the chat for Wayne, you're going to go back into the captain's lobby, and you're going to put, here, let me just do a quick rundown. So let's say team 1, Ray Douglas wins 7-0. That score actually goes in as 10-0, because if you win, then you get a bonus 3 points. So that would be 10-0 for Ray. And then Chris Carlo wins 10-1. and John DeVore wins 10-1. So then for the total, it would be 30-2. Does everybody understand that? Did I explain that well enough? If there's any questions, you guys can get a hold of me. It's no big deal. And Wayne does kind of like to have the stats in Wednesday night if possible. I know. I mean, Ray's on the West Coast. Like, I like to play late, so sometimes you're going to have matches that don't finish till 11:30. Hey, we get it. If you're getting up at 4 in the morning, by all means, get it in the chat the next day. No big deal. It's not a rush. But the sooner the better, just so that Wayne can get the stats done and get them back out to us. So
Yeah, I prefer to get them on Wednesday night so I can get them done. I'm usually up fairly late doing them. So
yeah, exactly.
Anytime you get it in Wednesday night is fine. Even if you're done at 2 in the morning, put it in. I don't care. Just as long as I got them, I can do it Thursday morning if I can't get them done Wednesday night.
Okay.
So the other thing is, sorry, go ahead, Wayne.
For anybody that's interested in the captain's chat, the team list is posted.
So along with getting stuff done early, I'd like to get the matchups done as early as possible. With time zone changes, people's work schedules, given your opposing captain, the lineup Tuesday just doesn't work for us. So please try and get it in by Sunday.
That would be awesome.
Right? If you can get it and post it in the captain's chat so Wayne can have the matchups. And once everybody gets the matchup in, he'll post it in, and you can look to make sure that if we said, that Ray Douglas is playing Kirk Chapman, you make sure that that's what Wayne has, and we're not scrambling around 2 minutes before the match starts going, well, the wrong person is playing. So please have your visiting captain, please post in the captain's chat your 3 players, and then the home captain can do the matchups in the captain's chat. That way, Wayne has documents of it. And once you post your scores, guys, home team post the scores in the chat. Doesn't have to be the home team. If the visiting team wants to do it, that's fine. But post the scores, and can the other captain please give it a thumbs up? That way, Wayne can go and look and say, okay, so Michael said that he won 30-14 or whatever the number is going to be, and you say there's a thumbs up from the other captain. Wayne knows that score is correct, and he can put it in.
Perfect.
All right, so please get your lineups in by Sunday. That gives your players enough time, and it's the same as the ladder, guys. Post in the Wednesday 6.0 chat. Hey, Gonzo, I'm playing you. I'm available this day. What time are you available? But please get your players to send a PM too, because the chat gets a little busy, right? Anybody got any questions for me?
Is it going to be the same mandatory? You got to start by 9 or forfeit?
No, you can play. Thank you. That's a good question. Thank you. You can play anytime on Wednesday. You can play at 7 o'clock in the morning if you want. You could play at 11:58. As long as you start your match on Wednesday, we don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
If you and your opponent cannot come to an agreement, then it's 9 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Right. So the easiest, what I would recommend, and this saves a lot of back and forth, because if people don't have Messenger on their phone or whatever, instead of going, hey, it's you and I this Wednesday, and leaving it at that, and then waiting for them to reply, what I like to do is I say, hey, Michael, can you do this Wednesday? I like to play at 9:30 or later. I'm Eastern time. What are your thoughts? If not, we can play at 9. And then basically that gives my opponent ample information. You pick out of those, and if because look, Ben, I can't play that late. Sorry. Well, let's just play at 9, and then in 2 messages, you've got your time.
Gotcha.
And it saves you a lot of work as the captain, because now you're not chasing down players. And please chase down your players. Like maybe Monday or Tuesday after you've given up the matchups, go, hey guys, in my team chat, I always say everybody know who they're playing tomorrow. And everybody's like, yep, and then you're good, right? We don't want to be scrambling around at 8:59 trying to find down who's playing who because somebody didn't contact them, right? So
It's a good
communication is key.
Go ahead. It's a good thing in your team chats too to let your guys know. Let me know that you know who you're playing and you're good and whatever. Like, just make sure they communicate with you to make sure you know what the fuck's going on. I dropped the F-bomb again. Sorry.
Get the bar of soap out.
I need one.
Anyways, no, that's good.
You're gonna eat that whole thing, aren't you?
I gotta
Yeah, he's gonna have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
skip that and go right to the dish. So just chug the ball.
Oh man, that's
Don't do the tide challenge.
Well, yeah, man, used to grind that shit into my teeth.
All right, so for those watching, your captain will be in touch with you soon. Look for a team chat invite in your messages. Captains, thank you very much for your time tonight. Let's have a great season. Gonzo, my man, thank you for streaming it, sir. Wayne, thank you for doing the stats.
Good. No worries.
And I think this is going to be one of the tightest Wednesday nights. You start looking at the averages. There's a whole whack of guys in the low 50s, high 40s that are. It's going to be tight. So let's have a good season, boys.
Closest.
Sorry, what was that?
I said this is definitely one of the closest groups that I think I've seen since we've been doing this.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because before now, when we first started doing the Wednesdays, we didn't have Deaver or Ray up in the close to like 70s or close there. I mean, Gonzo was still, you were what, probably mid 50s at the time, right, Gonzo? And then you had me surfacing around 48 when we started. And then we had Jerry McCarroll, Amanda McCarroll. So there was a lot. Like, we had a big spread. We were 57, 58, 35. So this is going to be tight. It's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of good matches. I don't expect to be a lot of whitewashes. Like, even Ray's a great shot. He's beatable. If you're lucky, you get a couple legs off Gonzo if he misses his double. But all right, boys. Thank you for your time. I'm reachable. I have Messenger on my phone. If you need anything, reach out. Send me a message. Brad is in the captain's chat too. Brad Willett is in the captain's chat. I brought him in since he runs the ladder with me. He's not a bad point of information, and he has lots of time, right? He's a firefighter, so he's in at the hall for a day, and then he's off for like 4 or something. So there's always somebody that can get you an answer. But yeah, like I said, if you need something, just reach out to me, and I'll get the answer back to you as soon as I can.
And I'll get working on the schedule tonight and tomorrow. I should have it posted by Friday.
Okay.
That's good. That'd be great, Wayne, because then we can get it out to the captains, and then we can have our matchups in by Sunday.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll start on it tonight and get it sorted out.
Very good. All right, gentlemen.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you for your time, boys. Wish you well. Have fun, everybody.
Here, boys.
You too.